Hey guys, coming to you live inside the sailboat today. It's very windy. You can hear the boat creaking against the rope right now that's tied to the dock. And the post is on that side, but that one's not creaking for whatever reason. This one's super creaky, so I probably have to readjust the rope somehow. I'm still learning these things, guys. Okay, so I have a box opening for you. It's technically 4 packages that we're going to open. I actually already opened this one, but I'll tell you what was inside of it. So I got my cat, Baxter, registered as an emotional support animal. So this Support Pets is an official emotional support animal provider. If you want to learn more about it, you can visit supportpets.com. So I ordered basically the main thing you can do is I think it's like $90. I think it fluctuates throughout the year based on discounts, but the rate I paid I think was 75 to mental illness, which it says my connection is unstable. Please wait. Okay. The 2 things, they will send you 3 documents are included with that fee. So it's travel documents so you can take your pet with you on an airplane. There's a document for taking him with you everywhere else. So the travel is for buses, trains, planes, automobiles, boats, whatever transportation. So I have that is a signed document from a healthcare provider saying that I am required to have an emotional support pet animal to ease my anxiety and help with my bipolar depression and PTSD. And then the second document is for, I think it's just like an overall, your pet is registered. Hi, whoever's watching, your pet is registered with the emotional support animal registry. And then the third document is if I want to go, if I were to pay rent somewhere where I'm required to pay a pet fee or that doesn't allow pets, I legally they have to honor the fact that I have an emotional support animal and he has to live with me whether they allow pets or not in their location. And if they are pet friendly and they charge a fee, the fee is waived. You're not supposed to be able to pay. They can't charge you a fee if you have an emotional support animal. So that's kind of cool. So he is registered again with this official support animal ESA thing. So the things that I purchased, one is still arriving in the mail. It was just had to pay for shipping. They had some special going on around Christmas time. I think for $6, $5.99. So that's still coming, but it's like a GPS tracking unit. So I know microchips work, but this is supposed to, without him getting microchip, like if he takes off somewhere and I need to find him immediately, there's like a tracking device that I can put on his collar that links to my phone so I can find my pet myself instead of waiting for someone to turn him in and find him and check his microchip. So it's like an additional way to track your animal. And because I lost Katniss, I think I told you guys a little bit about that. Facebook, everybody on Facebook knows about Katniss missing and possibly being dead, allegedly being dead. We don't know for sure. We just know that we lost her in August when we were moving to the RV, and then we came back and checked on her several times, and they said that she they found, my neighbors said they found a dead calico that fit her description by the dumpster. So we tried checking over there, but it had been a week, so they assumed that the apartment maintenance guy dumped her in there, which makes me very furious because he knew that my cat was missing. He actually called the tow company on me to move my car a week after I had moved out, even though I still had my my pass on my car because I parked purposely in the spot where we normally park, which technically I was not a resident anymore and I needed to park on the street, but I was parked there for 45 minutes while I walked around calling her name, and I wanted our car to be there because I knew if our car was there, she would see the car and she would wait for us as we walk around calling her because neighbors had said they had seen her several times. And I explained this to him, but he still called for my car to be towed, and I had to pay, I don't know, $200-$300 for that. I don't remember. A ridiculous amount of money because he's an asshole, basically. Okay, so this, yeah, so we got this in the mail, and then I will show you what I got. Okay, so yeah, so this is like, I paid maybe $25 for the little ID tag, and then this basically says I have full access required by law, official ESA ID card, support pet, handler is protected under one or more federal laws. It expires on October 29, 23. So then we need to redo everything, but it's got my name, handler's name, registration ID, name of pet, which is Baxter, and then the breed, he's a domestic short-haired, and then it just says do not separate handler from animal from handler. It's got, I'm going to cover up the information I don't want you guys to see, but it's got like a little barcode to scan. It's got some kind of medallion for them, like hologram whatever thing, and then it's got why can't I think of the name of it? I literally had to create one when I did marketing. This thing, the QR code, that's the word I'm looking for. And so then it shows also he's allowed in restaurants, airplanes, cars, like taxis, trains, homes, apartments, hotels, wherever. And then on the back it says protected by federal law, official ESA ID card. The handler of this card meets the required criteria to have their pet aid with their disability under federal law. Handler is approved to live and travel with their pet, including being at stores and restaurants free of restrictions. If found, return to support pets. The address, it's non-transferable. He is a United States emotional support animal. Verify card at esaverification.org. Support pets, don't leave them behind. To renew, go to supportpets.com. So that's what I got. I paid a little extra so we would actually have identification with us instead of just having a paper trail that's basically I can print out if I want to, but it's just, that's a lot of stuff. I'd rather just have the little ID card and then have his tag on his harness is just a little bit easier. So that's what came in this package. And then, so that's one thing. Let me put this back so I don't lose it, guys. Okay, so then this one I opened and then I was like, you know what? I bet my fans want to see this. My 21 subscribers. Okay, because you guys are just like weird with your box opening thing. Like those ones did really well. So I don't know. It's kind of fun to open stuff with like an audience, I guess, sort of, even though I'm literally alone and talking to a computer, but I know you guys are watching. Okay, or you will be watching if you're not watching it live right now because most people are working, unlike me. Not working in the traditional sense. I'm working in the non-traditional sense. Okay, so let me open this up, and I'm pretty sure these are the parts. So this one came from Amazon. These are the parts I ordered for my Bimini, which is like my canopy shade on my boat. So there's some straps. I don't know how to use any of these things. I have a Captain D is supposed to help me set this all up, hopefully, or I can find somebody. Then there's these little parts here that are supposed to latch on to the actual bars going around. And then some screws and a bunch of other little things that I don't really know what half of these things do. So that's all good. So I know it's the right one because I sent it to him before I ordered it. So he'll help me set that all up. And then I'll be able to have a shade in my cockpit. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like and what the old one looks like right now because it's off. Because we literally just jerry-rigged it with zip ties and string. And then we had some strong winds and some storms in it. Basically just, it's not, I think the best spot for this is going to be right here for now. It's not, it fell off. So I put it on the ground so it doesn't keep blowing around and taking up space in my boat. Okay, so basically it's supposed to latch on to that area, and this is what it looks like. It was here, it just kept falling, so I put it over there to okay. All right, so let's see here. I have, this was an Amazon order. Why can I, do I have to cut this? I think I have to cut this. This is what you're looking at, guys. It looks like, again, it says unstable connection. It looks like I should be able to just lift this. Okay, I can. Good. Yahoo. I forgot to say what I normally try to say what this is by. It says it's made in China. And then international air waybill number, export, blah, blah, blah. Anything helpful. Shramik committing pillowcases. So these are my triangular boat like sheets, which are supposed to be 100% Egyptian cotton. So these were expensive, guys, because they are shaped like a triangle. They're not normal sheets. They're not like they had to cut them, sew them a special way. So that's why they're more expensive. But this is it. So these are Egyptian cotton 1000 boat berth is what it's like. If you look at the options, it's a boat berth. So it's supposed to be a triangle. It says we sell comfort for life, not just sheets. Passion derived from 2 decades of experience. Machine wash cold with do not bleach, tumble dry low, remove promptly from dryer, iron if required. But yeah, it says it's Egyptian cotton 1000 count thread count. So we'll see. So basically Bax urinated on most of my sheets, and they were sheets that I shared with my ex-husband. I have to tuck them in because it's like, my bed's actually not made right now, but it's kind of made. Okay, so this is my bed. So it's a triangle, guys. So I needed triangular sheets. So yeah, but I guess with cats, if you don't clean up their urine, you have to literally like clean it again. Because if they smell the urine, for whatever reason, cats seem to think they're supposed to continue to pee on there. So he normally did not ever pee on the bed before, but he's one. He's had a rough year. He lost his cat sister, who is his best friend. He loves Katniss so much. He's been a wreck without her. His second best friend, Ty, our dog son, my ex decided not to share custody of, being the selfish piece of garbage that he is. He's not a good father. Like, he is a good pet father, but he's also a very selfish man. And because he doesn't want to see me or his new girlfriend, now fiance, doesn't want us to have a relationship, even though we agreed prior to divorce that we were going to share custody of Ty every 3 to 6 months, or every year if I lived abroad, because he knew I was planning to move possibly to Europe, which is hopefully becoming a reality in the next few months. Yeah, he doesn't care how any of the divorce has affected our pet animals at all. So I was in an ambulance on a stretcher when I called him to tell him that the cats were going to be taken to animal control because they couldn't come to the ER with me. And he told me that he does not want to share custody of Ty. He wants to start fresh. And granted, guys, he also has autism and PTSD. We both have PTSD for different reasons. So some of the shit that comes out of his mouth the whole time I've known him doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, it's literally like emotionally, he's a moron sometimes. I would say 75% of the time, emotionally, he's a fucking moron because he has autism. And normally I made a lot of excuses. I'm like, good luck to Chelsea 2.0. His new fiance's name is Chelsea as well, guys. Same spelling and everything. I don't even want to think about who he actually is picturing when they're doing whatever it is that they're doing. So fuck him, fuck her, I'm done. I will be taking both of their asses. Well, his ass. She's not technically anything right now. His ass to Europe. I think it's just going to be too hard on Ty. So I don't think it's going to be fair. If I were going to stay in the United States, then I don't know. There's at the most, like, Ty's in good shape. He would go running with me. Aaron is probably not, because he's that narcissistic and fucking selfish. We couldn't keep up with him. So we stopped doing running together. And then he decided to get 1,000 other hobbies that were more important than me instead of starting a family, which is something we talked about for 3 years prior to getting married. But he changed his mind about having kids. And instead of just saying that, he would blame me constantly and say that I'm the reason he doesn't want to have kids because of my mental illness. Yeah, he's a piece of fucking shit, guys. So is his whole fucking family, honestly. Encouraging him to be an asshole and not have a relationship with his biological daughter, who they refer to as the situation raised by a fucking Lutheran pastor's son who's dead now. I know he's in heaven, but if purgatory exists, he's probably rotting there right now based on how he raised his fucking children. Okay, so yeah, and his wife basically, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. This is not okay. I'm done. I'm sorry. I apologize for all this, Culture John family. But honestly, you deserve it for the fucking shit you put me through for the 12 years that I knew your family and your son. And it didn't even start. You guys were awesome until I got engaged. So I hope you're doing the same fucking shit to the new Chelsea that you did to me. Because otherwise, you're just a bunch of fucking two-faced pieces of shit, which I already knew anyway. Okay. So I have, for whatever reason, they gave me like huge ass standard pillowcases. I don't know how these are standard. I don't understand. These are really big pillowcases. So, and this is a darker blue than I thought it was going to be, which I'm very disappointed with. This is supposed to be like a turquoise color and it's just blue, which is fine. I have blue in this room, so I guess it's not like this. These are guest sheets. So, whatever. I'm just going to deal with it, I guess. I don't know. But they better be boat shape. I'm going to be furious because that's the whole reason I ordered these ridiculously overpriced sheets. Okay, so it looks like a triangle. So I'm going to hope it fits. I need to clean my actual, like, the cushions that the mattress, it's not a mattress, it's like cushions. Like, I think there's 3 or 4 cushions that are like expanded to like make the triangle. But it looks like these will fit. I will try them on and let you guys know. I'll post maybe like a photo. I haven't used the post thing now that YouTube added that. So I will post a photo probably some other time for you guys. I'm not happy with the pillowcases. These are ginormous. Like, I don't need pillowcases that big. It doesn't make any sense. And then the sheet. Let's see. This looks like a triangle. It just looks like regular sheet. It doesn't look like anything special. So honestly, I don't think it was worth the $80-some, Amazon. I'm a little disappointed. I paid a lot of money for special customized sheets, and you gave me a giant pillow, 2 giant pillowcases that are way too big for a standard size pillow, and a fitted sheet that will fit my mattresses, and a regular size sheet for $80-some. Like, I could have fucking sewed it myself, honestly. Which is probably, I don't know. Let's look at this again, guys. Flat fitted pillowcase. I don't know. They were unfortunately the cheapest. There's like 1 or 2 companies that sold triangular sheets on Amazon, and this was literally the cheapest one I found, and it was $80-some. Says it's a valued at $100, but I did not. But put that over there. I'll deal with that later. Options were like twin full. Yeah, we had to buy. My ex made us buy RV queen or RV full sheets for our RV bed because he didn't want to use the sheets that we had literally just bought like a year ago. So those are the sheets I've been using, but then Bax peed on them. Arm & Hammer like soap pods yesterday. I like on the sheets that I haven't gotten rid of and donated yet, but they have they already have like a hole in them, and I don't know. So like with the divorce thing, everybody keeps telling me to get rid of my Christmas tree, get rid of like all these things that like basically I'm supposed to sell or donate all of my belongings like that I've ever owned with him is what a lot of people are telling me. And then I need to just start all over. I'm like, who the fuck has that kind of money? Are you kidding me? I'm just supposed to get rid of everything and just buy all new shit just because it's tainted from my ex? Like, this is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So like, I didn't do that. I needed new bras anyway, and some of my underwear I needed to get new ones anyway. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get all new undergarments. Like we fooled her with a few things. Like I have 2 bras that are like my favorites that I still kept, and I have some underwear that I just use for like, you know, the period days. Like you don't want to use your nice underwear when you're having your period. Nobody does. So like I kept some of that, but otherwise I got rid of most of my laundry. And then swimsuits. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe a couple times we fooled around after I went swimming or something, but like really no, it was mostly like I was in lingerie and then we'd fool around. So like, or undergarments of some kind. So like in our sheets, obviously we fooled around on. So like, so I decided I just wanted new sheets. He didn't keep them. He kept the ones in the RV. I'm sure he's using them to do whatever the fuck he wants with his new fiance in them. Maybe he upgraded to new sheets since then. I have no idea. I don't fucking care. Not my problem. But had the sheet I was using already for my cottage, and then I had sheets that I was using for the RV. But so the RV sheets are what that I bought are what at like Dollar General, whatever it's called. I bought from there for not very much that I'm using in. They're like super cheap sheets, but they're actually like really like satiny and comfy, and I like them, and they're cute patterns. So I have one in this guest bedroom area, and then I have one to use in my dining room area. I'm supposed to be able to lower the table that the computer is currently sitting on, and this expands out to another bed, which looks like it could be a queen or a full, probably a full, and I have full size sheets that could fit on it. So then I have sheets for both, so that's kind of my plan. But so this is what I got for this. It does not say what country it was made in, which is unfortunate, and it doesn't say, oh wait, hang on, maybe it does on here. Egyptian, made in India. Okay, so out of like my ex and I, like this ever happened among many things that never happened with this man. If you watched my broken promise video, if not, watch it. We were supposed to, we talked about 3 countries we wanted to see before we died. I wanted to be a travel journalist. I wanted to study abroad. I wanted to do all these things, but instead I was always in relationships and with men who were very protective and controlling of me. So, or lied to me and manipulative. So I don't know, whatever. So, my college sweetheart said we are going to break up if I studied abroad. We broke up anyway. So then, I don't know, apparently I ignore red flags, guys. I just ignore red flags. So I'm going to be super fucking picky with whoever I date next. Like, I'm not even kidding. I feel like I was not picky enough. So I'm going to be fucking picky, super picky about everything. My first kiss after the divorce, my first whatever, everything after the divorce, first date. I'm going to be fucking super picky. Super picky. So good luck to the man who marries me next if that ever happens, because I'm going to be that fucking picky now. Okay. So then this one is USPS, and this is my pillow. So I got rid of. The other issue is a lot of things on the boat just get moldy and gross. So I have a my pillow, but I had 4 other pillows that I purchased that got mold on them. I tried washing it. They're still there. So I got rid of it. So I got a new my pillow. So now I have 2 my pillows. The one I have currently, I love. I've had it for years. You wash it, it gets like refluffed and like renewed already. So I got a new one. So this is my new my pillow arrived. So it's guaranteed. If you haven't heard of my pillow, it's guaranteed the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. And I agree to this. I'm very picky when it comes to pillows. I have neck and spine, upper back issues. 1 for my mom being abusive, and 2 because I have bad genes, I guess, but mostly for my mom being abusive. I had to see a chiropractor for years because she jacked up my my spine and my neck from her abuse because she's a bitch. Okay, so washable, dryable, made in the U.S. mypillow.com if you want to order one. And I got this around Christmas time. They had like a really good deal going on. I think normally the pillow is like $50. I think I paid $25 $5 for mine. Place pillow and dryer for 15 minutes before first use is what it says, which I don't think I did that with my first pillow, guys. So this is good to know. So I will stick that in the dryer for 15 minutes before I use it. Take it to the laundromat probably today. Okay, so then I don't know what this is. I don't remember an extra thing. What does this say? Get Mike Lindell's news and social media apps. Download here. Mike's book soft cover. Oh, I think also, okay, because there was some special going on, they also offered me a book. I don't remember agreeing to that, but apparently I did. I hope it didn't cost anything extra. I'm gonna have to look at my receipt on my email. I don't even remember that. I remember them like talking about the book. Here, that was my free gift. With your next pillow order, sign up for my pillow text and we'll text you. So there was some free gift. So I think the book was free. I don't think I paid for it. But yeah, they have all these different products. They have bathrobes, down comforters, socks, mattress topos, roll and go. Yeah, they were only pillows when I first went with them. I haven't ordered any of their other stuff, but they have other stuff. The slippers look really comfortable, but $50 for slippers and $30 for sandals is a little out of my budget. So, anyway. Okay, so what does this say? Oh, and because they're also a Christian organization, they included a little quote. It says, go home to your friends and tell them what wonderful things the Lord has done for you and how merciful he has been. Mark 5, verse 19. I'm going to put that on my little bulletin board. I don't know which one I want to put it in. I'll put it in here for now, and I'll relocate it later if I decide to move it. 3 bulletin boards, guys. Okay, so this is the book, which I don't even know what it's about. Where'd my scissors go? What are the odds? And it's like a hologram of him looking angry and looking happy. This is a weird book. From crack addict to CEO, Mike Lindell, guys. Oh, and this is him as a little boy and then as a public speaker / CEO of his company. Okay. I dedicate this book for anyone looking for hope. Prologue. Schmitty's Summer 1993. Okay, this is a very long book. So I have literally a whole bunch of books that I need to read. So I'm sorry, Mike Lindell. This is going to be going to the bottom of my pile. And eventually I will get to it if I'm interested. I don't know. But thank you for the free book. I hope it's good. Okay, guys, that's it for the opening today. I keep meaning to show you guys the gifts that I got for my New Eve celebration. So I think I'll do that in a different video because they're kind of spread all over the place at this point. I've packed them and moved them everywhere. So, yeah. And some's in my car and some's in here. So I'm not going to bother with it right now, but I got some gifts for my New Year celebration. So I'll show you guys in a different video on that. But thanks for watching and listening. And I hope you enjoyed this package opening. Bye, guys.